This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby.
We did it, dude.
We're here in Austin, Texas.
Our first one in Austin. And we got a little makeshift studio.
And I got something to say.
together.
It's different from here on out because we're about to be, we're a couple of Texans now.
We're Texans. Yes, sir.
Literally everybody is not from Texas
Yes, sir.
here. Everybody I've met here is not from Texas.
Oh, my neighbor, who's the nicest guy, dropped Bossy's tire was a little flat.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I have one somewhere. And then I didn't ask him. I came back out and there's a pump outside the tire. I'm like, you didn't have to do that.
Oh, that's
Just
so
nice.
great. Yeah.
I wake up early. I was walking around there, but I was telling the guys in the shop, so I was walking around. First, so I got in on Thursday. Thursday night, slept the first night at the house. Friday morning, woke up at 5 and just ran around the neighborhood, jogged around, walked around with the dog. And I see one of the neighbors, and I went, morning. And he goes, it's going to be a morning. It's going to be a great day. I went, yeah. I thought, the fuck, what you got going on, dog?
I
what do you
love
mean
that.
it's going to be a great day?
I asked the guy how he was doing.
Friday.
He goes, ask me how I'm doing. Watch
How you
this.
doing, man?
Any better? And I couldn't take it. I was like, oh, hey, you got to calm down, brother. We got to calm down. Any better? And I couldn't take it. I'm like, damn, man.
I always think something's up.
Well, there is something up. You're about to, you're feeling very, you're a little dicey with yourself here, but.
Or that's just how they are.
Well, there's a great way to look at life. Like you just go, what are you thankful for? It's so much better than it could be in every aspect of there's always a problem in life. There's always something going on that's hard, that feels like it's hard to fix, but you can focus on that, or you can focus on just how much you have.
Yeah, out here they're doing it. They're doing it.
Any
better, man?
Any better, and I couldn't take it.
Let's start using that.
Yeah,
let's start using that.
Any better, and I couldn't take it.
Couldn't take it.
I had a guy.
It's going to be a great day. I thought, what the fuck's he doing?
Yeah, I knew a guy who wasn't doing well ever, and just very overweight, and he taught stand-up comedy class.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and wasn't much of a comic.
Yeah.
It was great, and I'd be like, how you doing? He goes, very well, having a lot of fun. Every single time.
And he's not having fun.
I'm like, hey, I don't know what that means, but what are you talking about? Having a lot of fun. Very well, having a lot of fun. Things are fantastic.
Well, people go, how you doing, man? I go, I'm all right. I just leave it with that. I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
What's that noise in the background?
So by the way, apologies to the audience. This new studio is so huge, it's going to be really echoey for a little bit, but we're going to eventually fix it.
We'll get some sound absorbers.
Furniture.
We have to get stuff going.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
gotta
real
get some
beast
stuff.
to get to this point.
This
real
is
beast.
Yeah. Take down some walls. I like this though. It feels very
cool,
quiet.
huh?
It feels very good.
Industrial, shoppy,
Yeah.
podcasty.
Podcasty,
Cool.
real podcast.
There's no air one across the street.
No, that's the
Do I
one
need to
thing
talk
about
to HOA or
the thing about Texas is you go and drive.
well, everything's 20 minutes away.
Everything's 20 minutes away, sir.
Everything, and it's 20 minutes.
Yeah. Now,
Which I don't mind because it's driving. It's just traffic is a nightmare.
Now you're a car guy.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to need you to understand a couple of things. You need a place to cover your car because the weather isn't very cooperative here, and sometimes it decides to hail golf ball size.
Did that get your
I'm
car?
not kidding.
I came in after that. Thank
I was
God.
driving and I got hit with, deer turd size hail, and it was actually kind of scary.
And it fucked up the Tessie?
It didn't fuck it up, but it was hitting
Tessie and
it
the
so
Tessie?
hard. I was kink. I was like, Jesus.
Oh my
And I
God, what are you
pulled
going
over
to
and
do?
tried
Where are we
get
going to find
under
another
it.
one? It's not like you're in some old school hot rod where it's like, oh, what are you going to do?
What the fuck am
All
I
you do is
gonna
go
do?
to Tesla. You
Yeah.
got another white one? Okay.
Yeah. Well, still though, it's kind of crazy.
Do you have we have crazy bugs at the house?
Oh yeah.
We saw a tarantula on the sidewalk.
Sure did.
And
you'll
Bob-
see turtles you'll see turtles
in the lake?
Tortoises? No. You'll see land tortoises. You're going to see we found a coral snake in our pool 4 days ago. Coral snake.
That's a problem.
That's a problem.
Well, that's not the poisonous one.
That's it's got cobra venom, sir.
Chin, can you look up if coral snakes are in Austin?
Oh yeah.
It could be somebody's pet.
No, it's got no. They're
Because when we saw the tarantula, Tiger goes, "That's somebody's pet, right?" I went,
Nope. So we had a tarantula in our pool, and they're big tarantulas.
I don't mind a tarantula.
I don't either. But we have tarantulas. Scorpions are a big problem.
We've had a few scorpions.
Yep. Now we got rattlers and we got coral snakes. Now, good news about coral snakes is they're smaller, but they're hard to. They're not going to bite you necessarily. If they do bite you, it's a big problem. Texas coral snake.
Coral snake.
Not even found.
Texas coral snake are found in Austin, Texas, surrounding areas. They're a venomous species.
Yep.
While they're not aggressive, it's important to know they identify as he, she. Okay. All right.
No, and they've got. I believe, if I
thought you were
remember,
lying.
they've got the same venom that a cobra does. They're in the cobra family.
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
What do they look like, just so I can keep my peepers on them?
They look like coral. They're very pretty snakes. See that? Beautiful snake. That's a gorgeous snake.
What
right
is it?
But you see how small
red
this
to
little-
yellow,
Yeah.
kill a fellow.
Got a
Black to red, suck 'em dead.
Yeah, small little mouths though, little mouths. But
Still.
no, you don't want to fuck around.
That'd be a problem. That was in your pool?
That was in my pool. Yeah, that's in my pool.
I
So
don't like that. We haven't had any of those problems yet.
yeah,
I don't want that problem.
and we didn't see it. The pool guy texted us and said, "There's a
I need to find a proper.
red touches yellow, kill a fellow. Red touches black, venom lack." Huh? Red touches yellow, kill a fellow. Red touches black, venom lack. Wow.
Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, because
Been around for a hot
king
second.
snakes can have
Yeah.
a different look.
Yeah, and they're bitches.
But that's red touches yellow. So now we got a problem.
Red touches yellow, touch
Wow.
a fellow.
I'm glad I know that. How did you know that?
I'm a snake.
Huh.
I'm a snake.
I didn't know you were a snake guy. You're what's somebody who studies reptiles?
Herbologist.
Herpetologist. Like herpes.
Yep.
Herpetologist?
Herpetologist.
Heavy on the herp.
Yeah.
Heavy on the herp. Heavy on the herp.
Which I wanted to be when I was a kid, and my father clipped those wings right quick. My father goes, I said, I want to be a herpetologist. My father goes, you say that now, but you won't be when you're older. I go, yes, I will. He goes, nope, you won't. You'll see. By the way, my dad turned 85. I surprised him.
What'd you do?
Went to New York. We all
Did you
surprised
jump
him.
out of the closet, give him a heart attack?
He just didn't expect me to be there. And he was like, you came here for my birthday?
You went to New York?
I was like, you're 85, dude. Yeah, I came here for your birthday.
You went all the way to New York?
Yes.
Wow.
I was like, it's your 85th birthday, man.
You should have jumped out and went, surprise.
I know. Made a speech, ate some steak. It was good.
You were there this past weekend?
2 weekends ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, we haven't seen each other in a hot second.
This past weekend I was in Oklahoma.
I like Oklahoma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't see each other in a hot second. I was
Been a
living
while.
at an Airbnb. I couldn't wait to get out of there.
Couldn't wait. Once you make that emotional break,
Well, it just wasn't in my house. I'm in
Yeah.
somebody's Airbnb. Wasn't sleeping right.
Yeah.
Schedule was off. I went to a new gym today. Probably not the gym for me. I need to find where the meatheads are at. I saw a Gold's Gym in the area.
some good gyms.
Sometimes
around
that works. Yeah, there's some meatheads. I'll find them.
Yeah.
I'll find them. I'm just
You'll
gonna keep
find
jumping
some
around.
good gyms
Keep
here.
jumping around.
I would imagine you want a gym that's kind of close, right?
I mean, that one I went to today was downtown. It took me 30 minutes.
Yeah. That'll add up though. Because then you're gone for really 2 hours. Bit of a waste.
I don't mind it. But yeah, I'd like one closer.
I did a little. I did your workout yesterday.
Which one?
I hit bench, incline bench.
That's not my workout.
All right, incline bench,
Okay, that's not my workout.
and then I did some deadlift, hex bar.
Not my workout.
I know, and then I did pull-ups.
And don't call hex bar deadlifts, right?
Well,
We
it's
call it bitch lifts.
Well, no, because no, and the hex bar is good though, right? What do you mean no?
It doesn't do the same thing as
Why?
deadlift. Just do regular deadlift.
I don't have a straight bar. Gotta get
What
one.
gym are you at?
No, this is at my house.
Oh, waste time. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No. What do you mean
And
waste
you
of time?
well, you don't have enough weights.
Well, I got weights.
They go up to what?
Daddy is not so strong when it comes to the bench, and let's be honest, Daddy's not that strong in general. But
I thought me and Tim were both at Ways to Wells getting work done.
Yeah.
And I said, Brian works out with you, right? And he goes, yeah. I go, he's doing like your guys' crazy workout. He goes, you know.
no, I am doing that crazy workout, and I'm gonna have words with Tim.
He just goes, you know.
I'm gonna have words with Tim. Did he say that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some words with him.
I love Tim.
The best. I love that guy.
Well, he met my kids for the first time, and I said, guys, you know Captain America, right? I go, that's the closest
That is
real
that is
version we
Captain
get.
America.
Yeah.
That's Spider-Man, Captain America. And his 10-year-old son ain't too far away. His 10-year-old son is a ridiculous athlete.
Little beast at lacrosse. I didn't realize
hockey's hockey. Like so,
lacrosse.
hockey.
Lacrosse is his thing.
No, hockey's his thing. So he plays from 10. He's 10 years old. Plays up to 14.
Kid with the long hair.
Yeah, plays up to the 14-year-old league and hockey. In 3 games, he scored 17 goals.
That's lacrosse, B.
No, it's hockey.
Promise you, it's lacrosse.
I promise it's hockey.
You want to bet?
Yeah. Well, I've talked to him every day, Bubba.
Okay.
I've seen the videos of him playing hockey.
No, it's lacrosse, bud.
You want to bet because you're going to be.
Yeah. What do you want to bet? $100?
Yeah. $100. Yeah,
Okay, call him live.
All right. I mean, 17 goals is a lot for hockey. Let's see.
It's weird. It's like I wasn't just with Tim talking lacrosse for an hour.
I was just with him too.
Yeah, I know, but you don't pay attention because it's not about you, right?
Let's see here.
All right, that's everything I got. Yes, hello.
Tim, you're on the podcast right now.
Tim, your son plays lacrosse?
No, his sport. Your son is sport. Your son's sport is lacrosse and
hockey, jiu-jitsu, and boxing.
yes, but he's a standout in which sport? Beside which sport? The real standout.
This weekend at the Texas Wildcard Tournament, where they are now the 2033 state champions. He was the highest goal scorer and the highest assist leader in the whole entire tournament.
In what sport?
In lacrosse.
Oh, wait.
Yes, but
Give me my fucking
hold on, no.
Yeah.
But also, didn't he?
Tim, no, hold on, Tim. When he scored 17 goals, was that lacrosse you were telling me about?
They kept saying,
No, that was hockey.
Thank you. I just won.
No, you didn't though, because like you guys are you're bickering over like him being a standout. We do not specialize athletes before high school. That is counterintuitive to the development of an athlete. So I have a minimum 2-sport athlete rule.
I like that.
And yeah.
Yes, but I was just saying that your son scored in a league that goes up to 14. He scored 17 goals in 3 games, and my friend who's a know-it-all said that's lacrosse, but it's also lacrosse. But hockey is the sport.
Yeah, this weekend he scored 20-plus goals with 12 assists in one weekend of lacrosse.
That wasn't a bet. That wasn't a bet.
The bet he plays lacrosse.
No. I said, excuse me.
Don't drag me into this. I love you both.
I just said that he scored 17 goals in 3 games, and you said
too.
that's lacrosse, Brian, and I said
Tim,
it's hockey.
Tim, did he not score that many goals in
Hey,
lacrosse too?
dude.
He absolutely
That's
does.
the story he
Absolutely
told
does.
me.
I don't care. Stop. You just lost the bet.
I didn't lose
All right,
the bet.
we're going to reveal this.
All right.
Hey, Tim, thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See you tomorrow, maybe?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, hey, Chris Williamson. Hey, Brandon.
What's up?
Brent, yeah.
Tomorrow, we're going to have an epic boxing workout.
Cool, man.
He's not
Come work out with us.
going
Have
to
a
do
good
it.
workout, man.
We don't hit each other in the face. It's exercise for old middle-aged men.
Yeah.
Wait, you box, but you don't touch each other's face?
Yeah, we just move around.
I don't even wear a mouthpiece. Like we do footwork, we do head movement, but like if you walk out of there with a mark on you, we have messed up. And
Hey, excuse me.
What time is that at?
Wait, Tim, why did you?
What time is that at?
9:30.
I'll be there.
Now, Tim, why did you? I hear through the grapevine that Brendan said, "Hey, Bryan works out with you guys," and then you went, "Yeah," and he goes, "You guys have some pretty intense workouts," and he goes, "Yeah, he's out there." That's what you said. Why is it quiet on the other end right now? Huh?
No, I did say that. You do work out with us, and I also said that you're sneaky athletic.
He did say that. He did say that.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy. All right, I appreciate that. All right.
I got both your backs, and you're not gonna
Yeah, he's
mom
pretty
and
good.
daddy me between.
Tim's
the
a
two of
politician. You know what he is? He's a politician now. He's becoming a politician.
Hey, I'll vote for him. All right. Well, we love you. We'll see you in a bit.
I love you too.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah, took a little break. B time. With
Yeah,
your big
baby.
nuts.
Let's
take a break with your big
Oh,
nuts.
dude, the Brunt. Let's take a little break. I got my Brunt work boots.
You see me wear them all the
Comfy.
time. I know. They're great.
Dude, they're great. I like them. I wear them all the time. My Brunt work boots.
I wish we had them on
Shout out
right
to
now so we
Brunt.
could show you guys. I'm obsessed with my Brunt boots.
Well,
They're so good.
They're comfortable. They're durable, so they're not hard. They feel good. They were comfortable the minute I put them in.
Yeah, they're tough
Right,
boots
put my-
that are super comfortable, hard to find. And so give the gift that keeps on giving to your dad this Father's Day. Upgrade the hardest working guy you know with the boots that are as tough and dependable as your dad is. Whether he needs waterproof, safety toe, or soft toe, pull on or lace up Brunt's got him
They're
covered.
man boots, bro.
This might be the most comfortable work boots on the planet, and they're built to perform day after day, just like your dad. Plus, Brunt's lets dad try them on the job. If they don't blow them away, heavy on the blow, they can send them back.
Yeah,
this
but also
Father's Day, give your dad the gift that keeps on giving. Give him $10 off Brunt with the code FIGHTER at checkout. Just head to Brunt Workwear. That's BRUNT workwear.com. Use the code FIGHTER, and you're all set. After you buy, do us a favor. Tell them we sent you.
Yeah, because I wear my Brunt work boots when I'm in the forest doing my work. And if a coral snake decides to get all, corally on me, I got my Brunts.
Enjoy that, man.
He ain't biting through my Brunts. You know what I mean?
Get your dad the ultimate
my
boot.
Brunts will
Super
blunt your
comfortable.
claws.
BruntWorkwear.com. Use code FIGHTER. Yeah, Tim was talking about how he goes to the White House soon.
Yeah, he's very connected. He's very
Well,
a guy named Donald Trump loves him. Loves a fighter and a soldier, and he's I'm sure. I mean, I'm not saying Tim said that. I've heard that Mr.
No,
Trump
he was even bragging. He was talking about, he was like, hey, on the something like in June. He was talking to Brigham. He was like, hey, I got to go to the White House for this. I said, who the fuck pays
He's at the
for
White.
that?
Yeah, he's there.
I go, where do you stay? He goes, I don't let anybody book my stuff because I don't want to have something over me.
Yeah.
He goes, so I come in, I don't tell them where I'm staying, so
Yep.
nobody knows.
Yep. He
Different
does his
level,
thing.
dog.
Yeah, dude, he's always doing something with
should-
Fox, with
You should go with him.
the White House. So let's back up for a sec. Now, I said his son scored 17 goals in 3 games in hockey. You said that's lacrosse.
See, but here,
and you made a bet. Give me my fucking $100.
no, give me my $100.
Hey, Casey. Hey,
No,
Chin.
no, here's the-
Let's rewind the tape and listen.
No, I believe you. I'm sure he scored 17 goals in hockey. Tim's story to me on Thursday.
I didn't ask
was
what his story to you was.
Well, then why would I give a fuck?
I told you something, and you said no, he didn't.
No, I said no. That's lacrosse.
Right. So
'Cause Tim's story to me was lacrosse, so we're both
Hey, no. Hey, that's hockey. I said.
No. You would have only got the money if he didn't
And you
score 17
bet me-
goals in lacrosse.
No, he scored 17 goals in hockey.
But he also
in 3
did
games.
lacrosse. I
didn't-
was right.
No, you weren't. You said to me I was wrong, and you corrected me and said, I'm wrong about the sport. It's lacrosse. That's what you said. Now pay up.
Nope.
Because I said, what do you mean no?
No.
You can't just say no.
No.
You can't just,
No.
you can't just.
This one's murky.
What?
This bet's murky.
It's not. You can't just go like this and say it's murky.
Murky.
Pay me my money.
Nah, murky.
You're just deciding no because you don't have to.
Nah, it's murky.
can't just-
Nah, it wasn't straight.
You can't.
Tim
That
told
is
me.
not-
Tim told me the same story. Maybe Tim mixed the stories up.
No. We just cleared it up. Now listen.
Murky.
You're
Murky.
being. This is an outrage. You're just. You know what you're doing? The election came in. The
denying
results.
it?
The results are fine, and you're just going. Nah, I won.
Nah, mail-in ballots.
Just like that. You're just.
Murky.
Dude, the people have spoken, and now you're
Yeah.
you're calling.
Kid scored 17 goals in lacrosse.
You're calling it.
It's murky. You know what it is? You know I blame Tim.
What? You can't blame somebody else, dude.
That's what it is.
You can't blame somebody else.
He scored 17 hockey and lacrosse.
No.
That's where the it got twisted.
The kid
Either way,
is-
his kid's a stud.
He's a stud.
Long hair.
Long hair. Tim's face, actually. It's got Tim's face, same intensity. It's ridiculous.
I didn't realize how big lacrosse is in Texas. All the kids play it.
I guess, yeah.
All the kids play it. In California, it's kind of big.
Yeah.
East Coast, obviously, it's always
pretty
big.
cool.
But here, I see all kids with lacrosse.
You were a lacrosse player.
Love lacrosse. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. I didn't realize how big it is in
You
Texas.
played in college?
Yep. All the kids play.
This is our first day here, so
Yeah, it's our first day. I just don't believe in first day growing pains.
No, me neither.
I hold everybody to the highest
I know you
standard.
do.
I like to come in after doing no work. I want to thank you.
And I'll tell you,
Brendan.
poor Chinny can't find a place to live in Austin because there's nowhere.
Well, there's nowhere to
rent.
live.
There's nowhere to live.
There's nowhere to live.
He only had 3 months to figure it out, man.
Yeah.
What else, buddy?
I'm just enjoying, I am enjoying Texas. I'm enjoying the mothership.
Yeah.
Doing the mothership a lot. And that's, it's kind of inspiring. I was in Oklahoma City.
Breakstown?
Yep.
Great
and then
club.
Tulsa. Great clubs.
Never been to Tulsa.
There are a lot of places in this country that you could live. Like you realize, you're like,
You'd live in Tulsa?
well, Oklahoma City has a lot of oil wealth, right? So it's pretty nice, I have to say.
Yeah, I don't know if I could live there.
Yeah, the only thing that gets me is that there's not a lot of water.
Flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the movie Twister.
They don't like when there's a tornado warning, everybody gets dead serious.
I'll tell you what's no joke around here is the thunder and lightning storms.
Or the hail.
Man.
The hail.
Saying the hail, I haven't experienced that. But
Oh,
the thunder
you
lightning
will?
storms are no bitch.
No, the thunder and lightning is crazy. It's the hail. And they will tell you, you'll get a notice on your thing. They're like, shelter in place, you could die.
They give you a heads up?
Like, yeah, they'll tell you that it's life-threatening. You're like,
And
what?
it's on its way, like 10-minute warning?
It's, it's about
I'll
10
go
minutes, but
somewhere
it
and write it
whips
out.
up right quick. It whips up and that sky goes black and that it starts to blow and you're like, damn, what the hell is this? It's crazy.
I'll tell you what, that ride out here, that 20-hour drive, no punk.
You drove out here.
Drove.
20 hours. Holy
Me, Jay, and
shit.
Tiger, 20 hours.
How long were you driving at a stretch?
The first day on Saturday, 14 hours.
14 hours.
Left at 5 a.m.
What did you drive?
My excursion with the pup.
Wow.
The pup had T. T was cool. T's all about road trips, but after about 10, he started to
Gets to you a little
got
bit.
him. Started to go a little stir crazy.
Yeah, you get a little stir crazy.
Started to throw up.
Yeah, it's a little much. That's no joke.
A lot of beef jerky. A lot of Diet Coke.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll get to you.
20 hours is beast.
20 hours a beast. So 14 hours, and then you just had 6 more hours to
Yep.
go. Wow. So where'd you end up? You ended up in Texas after 14 hours?
We ended up like El Paso.
Yeah.
You don't realize how big fucking Texas is.
It's massive. You can hunt on a ranch, and you're like, I don't want to hunt a ranch. I want to hunt in the wild. It's like, no, this is the wild. This is a ranch that you would have to
You're in the
cover
middle of
with
nowhere.
a plane.
Yeah, you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We went through some towns that were like Texas chainsaw style, where if we broke down, it gets weird.
Yeah, you want to have
There's one shop, one
weaponry.
restaurant. Yeah, weird.
it's
cool,
there's
though.
a Texas culture out there, you know. You can go in Austin. There's a watering hole that everybody goes to.
I
Apparently,
know everyone keeps talking about.
they go. They're all nude and shit. That's for the
I'm
young.
not yeah.
Yeah, Texas got a lot of. If you're a man a single man in his 30s, 20s, and 30s,
There's a spot
it's a good time.
downtown Austin.
Just a lot of beautiful women, a lot of young people having a good old time.
I gotta take boss to see the bats, and I won't pipe down about these damn bats.
Yeah.
but they only come out at like dusk.
My son's a gearhead, just like you are.
Yeah.
My son is only interested in trucks and things that go fast.
A lot of trucks
So
around here.
whether it's a helicopter, whether it's a motorcycle, Tim put my son on his electric motorcycle,
He loved it.
and my son kept saying, faster, faster.
Loved it.
Like, it was crazy. He wants a dirt bike. He already at 3 years old.
Give him a dirt bike.
He can't stop talking about jet skis.
Oh yeah, you said that.
It's crazy. So
Yeah, I gotta go drive see those stupid bats tonight. They just look like
I've never
birds.
seen them.
You never seen them?
Never
it's
seen 'em when they
That
come
bridge
out.
gets packed.
Yeah, it does.
Packed.
And they all
Everyone's
just
waiting for
fly
them.
out.
Yeah, they're all staying there.
Huh. What are they? Mexican tree bats?
They're Mexican bats. They're here illegally.
Mexican free-tailed bat.
Free tail.
Millions of bats emerge from the bridge each evening during the spring and summer. I'll go
They
watch
migrate.
that. I've
They
never
migrate
seen
from
that.
Mexico. You never been over there? And they have a big bat painted on the side of the bridge
That's
where they're all
cool.
staying. That bridge gets packed.
Really? I'm afraid it'll bring out my inner Batman. And then I'll go out and fight crime.
That's what they look. That's what it looks like. So you see them, but they just look like birds. I like a good bat, man.
Yeah, bats are cool. That's wild, man.
Oh, that's fake.
That's what Boston's expecting.
Yeah, that's what he's
But
expecting.
that's not what we're gonna get. It's just gonna look like a bunch of fucking crows.
Those are some cute little bats.
I like a nice bat, nice clean bat.
Now, a bat apparently can hear somebody. I have heard I want to see if this is bullshit. Because somebody said a bat can hear somebody swallow like 100 meters away. And I think that's not true.
Are bats the ones that are blind?
Yes, they use sonar.
Echolocation.
Yeah. What can bats hear that humans can't? Let's hit that.
How well can they hear?
Most bats beyond the humans can hear. All right, that means nothing to me.
How sensitive is the bat's hearing? Let me see.
That's actually very impressive.
Common member bat. Here's the lowest frequency any bat, even bats that don't echolocate on other mammals. I don't know what that means.
Hey, it says, why can't humans touch bats? Go to that. Most bats do not have rabies. All humankind bats should be avoided to prevent exposure.
Just because some have them.
You know, just in case Bossy gets bit by a bat tonight. We went to the University of Texas baseball game yesterday.
Really?
It's great.
Really?
Great.
Huh.
Them boys are hitting dingers.
A little hot?
No.
No.
Everyone keeps complaining about the heat.
Bad. I like it.
I love the humidity, man.
So do
this
I.
morning, especially in the morning,
Makes
I
you feel
love
better.
it. Oh, I feel so
I
much
agree
better.
with you. It
My
makes
body feels better.
My joints, everything feels better.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah. Way better.
Shout out to bats.
What else is going on?
Have you gotten to any restaurants here yet?
I seem to keep going to the same steakhouses. I've barbecues where I'm talking. Salt Lick, Terry Black's was a little underwhelming to me. Right?
Not even trying to hate on their business. It is good barbecue, but it's overrated.
A little overrated.
Rogan swears by it. I've been everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Truth Barbecue's the best, and that's
Yeah.
not here. That's in Houston, I think.
Yeah.
Pecan Lodge in Dallas, right there.
Yeah.
I haven't had.
I think Terry Black's is so popular and crowded, and there's such a line. I don't know. It's
I'm
hard
out.
to.
I'm out.
Yeah. Like I went.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it, but as far the best I've ever had, Pecan Lodge in Dallas and Truth Barbecue in Houston are the best. That's the best
Really?
barbecue. I've never the best barbecue I've never had in Austin.
What did you
But
have?
people, please send me
Brisket?
recommendations.
What?
I have. What do you mean? I have my barbecue, baby.
Yeah.
My barbecue, baby. What do you mean?
Just
I have
brisket.
the brisket and ribs. I get the same thing everywhere I
Yeah.
go. So that's how you can't just mix
There
it
you
up.
go. There you go. Yeah. A lot of it might just have to do with the quality of the meat, all that stuff. I don't know.
It's also the rub they put on it. It's the barbecue sauce. A lot goes into it, man.
Yeah.
I'm fucking starving.
I know now I want some. See how far away
Pecan Lodge lights.
Salt Lick is from here. I think it's in Cedar Park, so it might be a ways. But it might not
but there's
be.
see if there's a Beehive barbecue right by me. And it looked super old. I like places that look old. You know they've been around there for a hot second.
Yes.
I heard
That's-
Franklin's too is a spot out here.
Salt Lick's really good.
Everyone hears of a good barbecue place, right?
I like Salt Lick.
Go to where it's at though, Chin, right?
I know. I said near Austin.
Oh, well, it says places
Go down
right there.
Go down there.
Go down there.
Directions. Go down. See where that is. Yeah. How far away? 44 minutes. Too far.
Way too far.
Way too far.
I wonder if it shows this. Well, I can't show this.
Yeah.
I don't want to show our address, so.
No, please don't.
Yeah.
So 40-ish minutes.
And that's the closest one. Yeah, the other ones are.
That's okay. There's other ones. There's other ones.
Put best barbecue in Austin. What's it say? The locals need to DM us and let us know, man. I need to find some barbecue that competes with Houston and Dallas.
Terry Black's.
Franklin. There you go.
I've heard a lot about Franklin's too.
Franklin.
Go up to the map though. Scroll up. Oh, go to that Bee Cave barbecue for me. What's that? 4 out of 4?
Bee Cave?
4.4. You see it right there under Bee Cave barbecue?
Inside the maps or?
It's on the map. It's on the far left.
Takes case.
Family owned. I'm in. All right.
BK Barbecue,
Okay.
dude.
I'll take the
That
fam
sounds
there.
good. I'll get in that.
Oh, look at them wieners.
Damn. Good sausages.
Look at them wieners.
I might have to get it. Is that close to here right now?
Yeah.
It is?
You want how about for the bet? I'll buy your lunch at Bee Cave.
There you go. I'll go to BK with you.
You can get $100 of wieners in your
You know
mouth.
what I mean? Just eat a bunch of fucking.
I'll treat you like Cassidy.
Daddy's going to go shoot himself an axis deer or something
No,
with
you're
a
not.
rifle.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go do that.
When?
You know,
No, you're not.
at the same time, I'm going to get a tattoo.
Yeah.
No, I was talking to Rogan about it. I want to go shoot something just for meat.
Oh yeah, having a hard time finding meat. That's a train.
That's a train?
Yeah, there's a train that goes around.
I I just felt everything rumble. I get nervous now. Train. All right, guys, when it comes to home security, how serious do you want to take it? All right? Because now they got AI, they got smart cameras, they got AI-powered cameras. I'm talking about Simply Safe. Simply Safe is the new standard in home security, all right?
What we use, dude.
They'll send you a box. You can set it up yourself.
Yep.
They got live monitoring agents that can detect suspicious activity around your property.
No
Live
contracts,
people.
no hidden fees. Named Best Home Security System of 2025 by CNET. 4 million or more Americans trust Simply Safe, ranked #1 customer service.
Try it for 60 days and you'll get a money back guarantee. Just see what you think.
Do it. All right. You can get 50% off your new Simply Safe system with professional monitoring and your first month free at simplysafe.com/fighter. That's simplysafe.com/fighter. There's no safe like Simply Safe. There was a terrorist attack in Colorado, right? Now, terrorist is a loose term. It's just guys throwing
the guy threw a Molotov cocktail and very badly
Heavy on the
burned
cock.
8 people. Like,
Because there's a rally for Gaza.
yeah, he was protesting. I think they were trying to bring the hostages home, and then he ended up burning a bunch of people.
He got mad that they're going to bring
bad, too.
hostages
Really
home.
bad.
Colorado suspect now charged with federal hate crime. He's fucked.
Planned anti-Semitic
For a
attack
year.
Yeah.
Did it take you a year to plan? You just put together
Well,
some
he's
bombs and
yeah,
then threw
but
them at
you know,
people.
he's not probably the smartest person. 16
Yeah,
Molotov
that's a lot
cocktails.
of liquor.
God, that's terrible.
Did he kill anybody?
He burned some people very badly. And I saw the video. It's pretty awful.
And does he think this
People are
is
lying down, you know, they have to pour
Jesus
water on them
Christ.
and stuff.
Terrible?
No.
Oh, no, he killed somebody, I think.
It says no announced. Not announced.
Booked on 2 counts of murder in the first degree. Let me see.
I don't think anybody's died though, have they? This is CNN, Chin? Mm-hmm. Go to something else. Let's get some real shit here, huh?
So weird. He applied for asylum. What's his name?
BBC?
Yeah.
He looks like he got burned.
Yeah.
Probably because he's putting all of it together and shit splashed on him.
It's not clear. Occupation.
And nobody died?
Hold on, let me see. Let me see. His name is Mohammed Sabri Suleiman. So he's probably from a Middle Eastern country.
Not from here is all I know. Am I right?
Yeah. Wow, man. Yeah. Not good.
Granted a work permit by the Biden administration. That tracks.
Well, so typically when you file for asylum and you say, I can't go back to my country, we give you a work visa so you don't become a ward of the state. So you can now work. You get a work permit.
How many people? No one died.
Why does the headline say that's confusing?
8 injured, though. It's a lot of people.
Yeah, they caught him right there. So
Despite initial charges, police says no one has died, so he can't be charged with murder. Attempted murder.
yeah.
Go down?
Yeah, he's going to be spending a lot of time in jail.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't have that guy roaming the streets.
Look at it, his head's bandaged and shit. He got bunched up. What a weird world, man.
Bad guy.
I mean,
What else you got, Chin? Was that one of your current events, Chin?
You guys were just talking about it.
wow.
How about me and Casey rolled last night?
What do you
Did some
mean?
jiu-jitsu?
We, I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was wrestling. Casey made it jiu-jitsu, but
Hell yeah, okay.
Casey, what do you think happened?
We were drinking some wine.
Just a little bit.
Gay.
Yeah, Casey got the best of you.
He got a little frisky. He got real tough, right?
Yeah.
You know how Chin gets tough?
Yep.
He got tough on me, and I was like, yeah, striking, I can't even reach you. I can't come within 5 feet of you, but if I get a hold of you, it's a problem. And he was like, no, it's not. It's not at all. I go, I got a crazy base, bro. So
And you do.
we wrestled. We
Yeah.
grappled. I went for a single. He got me down. I'm on my back. And then I went 2-on-1, got his back, rear naked.
Jesus. Just like that.
I actually I
You got
heard
tapped out,
myself.
Chin?
I heard myself like I was like,
Oh, you're about
Once
to go to sleep?
I was like, what the? And I kept moving, trying to hold him.
Yeah.
I heard, and then suddenly I was like going out. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
tap.
Yeah.
Casey's strong as hell, dude.
drunk
yes, he's very
Casey, don't
strong.
fuck with him.
Casey's very
Strong
strong.
drunk
And also,
Case, don't fuck with him.
the fun thing about being a human being is that anybody who clamps onto your neck, it's going to be a long day for you, or a very short day. Very short day.
He said long.
I think most
Hey,
guys,
He said long.
yeah, it's not. It's going to be a short day.
Yeah.
But most guys,
He made it
most
too serious,
guys
right? He made
walk
it too
around
serious.
and they don't realize how vulnerable they are.
Until you get a drunk Casey on your back.
Yeah. But like, you know how
Why
most
did you guys start wrestling though, drunk?
Casey wanted to.
Because you were talking all tough.
I don't think.
I said, let's
Yeah,
go.
he
Let's
does do
move the
that.
coffee table. Let's see what happens.
Jesus,
and we
Casey.
did.
That's how you knew you grew up with brothers.
you're super Texan right now. You're
Well,
Texas.
Look, I sorted him right out. He needed to get sorted out, and I sorted him out.
I'm sorry, you got a real twang there. Is that from
Casey and
going
Chin
in
had a
here
little
for
dust
48
up.
hours?
Yeah, we had a little dust up.
Little dust up.
Man.
Got a little dusty in that Airbnb, didn't it?
It did.
And,
It truly
God,
did.
and then when did the sex start happening?
Hey, come on.
Shortly thereafter. Or, I mean, no, that didn't take place.
Well, you were wearing them like a backpack, so
Open up that peach cobbler, am I right,
there
boys?
you go. There you go.
Speaking of which, I heard you got red nuts. Is that...
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, our boy Corey Sandehagen said on a podcast he made $2 million in 1 month on OnlyFans just showing his nuts.
Yeah.
And then, my nuts are small from TRT, so I'm like, I'm probably not going to be a big money maker on there. But you got those big grandfather
I got
nuts.
big
the
old
problem
nuts.
is they're like a maroon.
They're a maroon. So I got to get red nuts.
No color. I think just flesh is what they want, or a dark base.
I have a pretty dark base.
Let me see it.
I could show you my nuts.
But if Corey Sandehagen made $2 million, I almost said $1 billion. If he made
That's
two,
so insane that he made that much money.
I know. Do you think you could at least make 100?
I would really like to.
100 mil or 100,000?
I mean, just put my nuts on.
Would you do it?
I would, but I don't think anybody wants to see
For $2 million?
a 58-year-old's nuts.
I bet you'd at least would you take 50 grand?
Sure.
Show your nuts. I guarantee you'd make 50 grand.
No. On OnlyFans?
Guarantee it.
If I showed my nuts on OnlyFans?
What are you doing?
He's about to show his nuts. No, they're good. They're good, man. I'm telling you, guys, see these nuts are good.
I were to
dude.
wear them?
If you're into nuts, dude, these are juicy nuts.
So let's see these suckers.
Serious right now?
Look how big they are.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. Look
Are
at
those good
those.
nuts?
Hey, great nuts.
Thanks, buddy.
Am I-
Those
But
are
they're
at least
it's not even
50K
a hot
nuts.
day.
They're not maroon. They're like normal colored.
It's the trunk that holds the nuts are all like, I think because they're so heavy, they're like those are big nuts, man.
Oh, my God, dude.
Oh, wowzers.
Look, those are big
What if I
nuts.
just was always like hanging out like this? I was like, I can't find jeans to fit. That's the problem with my jeans.
Don't you think Alan can make some change with them?
Yeah, dude. Now.
I could do different things with these
Does
nuts.
your wife like those big nuts?
Sure, I guess.
But you're not. She's not like get them nuts out.
No, she's not like nuts.
See, if I was gay, I'd like get them nuts out,
Get
dog.
them nuts
Get
out.
them
What's up,
fucking
man? Everybody
nuts
all right?
out, bro.
Just put my nuts on.
Get them nuts out, Cal.
You should like. We could
I
dress them
guarantee
up.
we can make 50 grand doing
We
that.
should do stuff like put them on like things and Callan's nuts.
Yeah.
Put them on like display them. I think it'd be fucking hilarious. I'll do it.
Holy crap.
And they're not overly hairy. They're super veiny, huh?
Yeah. I mean, they've been around.
It's like he's got a cat on his
Well,
lap
they've
or
had,
something.
these things have produced 4 children.
You got a guinea pig there, dude.
got
A
a
shaved guinea pig for nuts.
Look. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Good boy.
Dude, he could make some money, right?
Those are 100K nuts. at
Really?
least. Yeah.
If Corey Sandehagen's getting a $2 million and now he's a world class fighter, but
Yeah.
you got better nuts, man.
I got better nuts and I'm a comedian.
Best nuts I know.
I'm a comic.
Those are special nuts.
Right?
Right?
Was it? I
think-
didn't hype him up, right?
No, if
Dude, I
anything,
think
you
it'd be-
undersold it.
I think we should do, but I could have we could do a professional photographer and we could just do different like outfits and stuff.
See, this is where you're bad at business. So we don't want a professional, right? Because then that's sad. That gets sad.
It
Right?
gets sad.
Yeah, it gets sad.
But I mean, if
no,
I
it's
had
just
a,
no.
I could be resting them there on steel.
But we can
a
do that on our
banister.
iPhones, dude. It's for OnlyFans. We don't want to go pro with it because then it's
But
gay.
you want portrait? You want portrait
no, that
style.
gets gay.
Yeah?
If you get too into it, then
I could hang them off a TV.
that'd be fun.
You just do different things with them. You put your nuts in different positions.
You know how many tickets you'd sell?
A lot.
Hey, Oklahoma, Let's get nutty.
Yeah.
Boom,
That'd
nuts.
be great. That'd be great. And then I'm the guy who has an OnlyFans page with my nuts.
That's the only thing.
But it's also hilarious.
It's also 100K.
Yeah.
I just feel like we could do 10% of what Corey Sanhagen did.
I think we should try.
I don't see any downside.
It's just nuts. It's not your dick, so.
It's just nuts.
Yeah.
Those aren't just any nuts.
You know what I'm saying, though. It's not his dick.
Those are Bryan.
Now, if we want to do 2 mil, we're going to get the trunk out.
Sure.
That dick's good too.
Yeah, I got
You got a dick on him.
Yeah. That's what Nick, my feature and my
Love
MC
Nick
saw. They
Simmons.
saw me in my underwear and they go, you got a dick, huh?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
go, I do have a dick.
Yeah.
And it was a hot day, so he was heavy.
Yeah.
He was heavy and just
but your
sitting
nuts
there.
are heavy no matter what. That's what I was trying to tell the boys earlier, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But he was just,
I'm like your Flavor Flav of your dick.
but the old trunk was just sitting there. Like, I'll send you a picture sometimes on a hot day
yeah, I'll take it.
when he's hanging true.
Yeah. My dick's bigger in Austin. That's the other thing they don't tell you about leaving LA. Your dick gets bigger.
When the
'Cause
humidity
it's
and
the
the heat.
moisture and it's hot, my
Yes.
dick's just like relaxed like all the time.
I woke up with a boner this morning and I was tired. I don't know why. I was like, hey, what's going on with my boner?
Dude, I bet most of your energy goes into your nuts.
Probably. That's probably why my testosterone's high. Maybe because I have big nuts or something.
You have big nuts, man.
Yeah.
Right? What I tell
So when you were on TRT, your nuts shrink?
my nuts are the size of 2 almonds right now.
Is that right?
And I don't give a fuck.
Get them out.
Nah.
Get them out. Get them out. Let me see your little fucking pea shooter nuts.
Yeah, they're just too.
You're a little self-conscious.
You don't know. It's just those candy almonds, those hard ones. That's what they look like.
Really? They shrink up, huh?
Yeah, because your body goes because your nuts are responsible for your testosterone. They go, guess we're not needed.
Wow.
I said, take a break, boys. You've been working hard for about 30 years.
Yeah.
I'll take it from here. And they went, all right, we're just going to stop working out. And they're
Yeah.
small.
Wow.
But that's small price to pay, man. Who needs big nuts?
I agree.
I like yours. My mouth's watering. But dude, who gives a fuck?
I showed my nuts to Casey, Nick, and our crew on the after hour because I was on TRT for a while, and then I'm off it now.
What
So
the
I was
nuts
like,
look like now?
so that's what I was like, I forgot how big my nuts were before. So I asked them like, how big are your nuts? Let me know.
No, that's not what you said.
How did I
In
say
the
it?
group chat, you said, guys, this is important, and I'm serious. Send me a picture of all of your nuts.
With no context?
Why did you get off TRT?
The telemedicine place I went to just stopped doing it. So yeah.
But I saw his nuts. They're fine. I mean,
Yeah,
they're no.
I didn't know I thought they were shrunken, and then they started growing back. But I don't know if it was the same size.
Did you
they
got an
were.
HCG to grow them back?
I was taking HCG when I was on TRT.
Yeah, those
So-
hurt my nuts. HCG hurts my nuts. Yeah, because it activates them.
Really?
I think the pipes are all.
Do you take a
Dusty.
What's HCG? What is that?
It spikes your natural testosterone, so it tells your testes to start making it. When you're on testosterone, it starts coming back. I don't know if it's like an influx or whatever, but I had like sharp pains in my nuts.
Oof.
Today's episode is sponsored by Vivazen. Sometimes when the day winds down, your body's still wired. Grabbing a drink isn't always the best solution if you want to stay sharp. Vivazen's Relax Unwind Shot is plant-based way to decompress using kava, GABA, and other calming herbs without alcohol.
Herbs. I like that you said herbs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you don't want to take a heavy sedative. You'll get next day grogginess. All right. So basically, Vivazen has over 12 years. It's been trusted for over 12 years with over 600 million servings sold.
That's a lot.
Wow. And each batch
is tested.
It's independently lab tested for quality and consistency.
You know what? Right now, you can try a free 3-pack of Relax on a Wine Shot. Just cover the shipping. Click on the link in the description, and all you have to do is cover the shipping and experience the difference for yourself. Try Vivazen for free. Must be 21 or older.
This summer, Pluto TV is exploding with thousands of free movies. Summer of Cinema is here. Feel the explosive action all summer long with movies like Gladiator, Mission Impossible, Beverly Hills Cop, Good Burger, and Transformers Dark of the Moon. Bring the action with you and stream for free from all your favorite devices. Pluto TV. Stream now. Pay never.
So, what do you got? Let's see some current
There's not a
events.
ton of current.
Let's see your nuts.
Let's see what's happening in the world.
This episode's nuts.
This episode is not. Ooh,
Have you guys seen this video? This is in the Arctic.
No.
Terrifying
Okay.
moment. Man drops gun and escapes charging polar bear.
What would you guys do in this situation? This is
Shoot it in the
shocking
face.
to me.
I'd toss him Callan's nuts to gnaw on while I run away.
Yep.
Check this out. You see the polar bear? Look how close he gets to this guy.
Oh yeah, he jumped. He probably ran out of bullets.
So that's the debate everyone's talking about. Like, would you drop your, like, let's say he still had bullets. I think he still did, but
So that may not have been. So my guess is that was a shotgun with salt rock in it. You know, I don't think it was a real.
Really?
Yeah, it may have been just
I think he did the right thing because who knows what kind of shot he is. What do you got to wait till the bear gets closer.
Yeah.
Like he did the smart thing jumping. I mean, for
yeah.
sure, hang on to the gun and shoot until you get to the fucking.
that's what I would think too. But this is
Snowmobile?
just like last second. You see this?
man. That polar bear didn't give a fuck about that gun.
Look how close he got. Oh, it's so scary.
Now, do you notice? So you notice how he has how he was able to start it up really quickly?
Mm-hmm.
It's because you keep all your shit running in that weather because it's so cold that it'll actually
restart?
Yeah, it won't restart.
He's lucky.
so
that
Yeah,
he
he's
rolled.
lucky, dude. That thing kept running.
That polar bear would get closer.
Well, that polar bear.
He was never in that much danger.
Well, you
What
kind
are
of
you
you kind of
talking
are.
about,
You kind of
dude?
are.
Now,
It,
look
it
up-
looks like a young polar bear, though. It's not that big comparatively. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He
it's
looks
not,
like a teenager.
Yeah, it looks like a teenage polar bear. It's not a full-grown polar bear. Now the polar bear goes, "What's that?"
Yeah. So the polar bear was scared of the sound for a second.
He'll eat you, though.
and
He'll
ran.
fucking eat you.
If he gets closer.
You don't want to get bit by that thing. He's going to do damage very
Oh my
quickly.
God,
Yeah.
that'd be terrible. At least
So
you
if he
gotta wait.
grabs you, you're in
Let's hope
trouble.
that polar bear get a little closer though.
There's a guy who got tackled by a polar bear, and the thing got on top of him, and then they shoot him off. They scared him off. But like, I don't know. Don't fuck around.
Polar
with
bears are scary as hell. Yeah.
That's a guy. I had a guy who went to fucking so scary. He goes to the North Pole. He's dragging his thing to the North Pole.
Dragging him.
Yeah, his sled.
Okay.
And the thing about that is that you just have to shed weight. You have to leave stuff behind, and you have to make these really calculated decisions. Because he wanted to break the world record and all that stuff. And he goes, "Should we bring the shotgun? Because we're going to be way up in North Pole." And he's like, "Let's just bring it in case. There are no bears way up there." They get right up there and they see the biggest paw print of a polar bear they'd ever seen. At one point, he was so tired. He and his partner were so tired of the drag. And for whatever reason, his partner just turns back to see what they're covering. And right behind them, 10 yards away, is a polar bear following them. This female who was just stalking them.
Starving.
Yep. And he was like, "You get the fucking gun." Shot the gun in the air and the polar bear took off.
Ran off.
But nighttime's the problem. When it's night, you
Can't
gotta,
see 'em.
Yeah, you know they'll come through your fence. So you have to set up a barricade so you can hear them. It's like, I don't know, dude. No thanks.
All right. Well, this one's not new, but I just discovered it. This is a Barstow high school teacher that was arrested for having sex with a 16-year-old student.
She should go to prison.
And then it's just this one's just funny because it says arrest the 16-year-old too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 16-year-old. Have a little pride, bud. I get it. It's slim pickings, but Jesus Christ, you fucked Jay Leno, bud. She looks horrendous.
Was it the 16-year-old girl or a boy?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Boy.
Either way, though, right?
It was a boy.
Either
a
way.
boy. A boy.
Think so?
100%.
Because that's an issue right there.
Yeah, usually I'm all about it when the hot teacher fucks the student.
too.
I'm like, I get it, man. Here, come on, have a little pride, bud.
I wonder if it's a girl.
Well, you know what? You want to dig into it?
Yeah. I do. What do you think? You think boy?
Yeah, some boy, man. 51-year-old teacher accused of
Student.
having
Just a student.
underage
Girl. Oh, wow. Damn, Bryan. How the
Yeah.
hell did you know this?
because she looks lesbian.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just
It does change things, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like some
Yeah.
kind of an emotional thing that went on. There's a whole
She's
thing.
probably helping her out with her homework.
Yeah,
She probably
boys
struggled at
are going to
reading.
look at that and be like, nah. 16-year-old boy.
Most 16-year-old boys like, dude,
No.
because you can't brag to your buddies that I fuck Mrs.
Well, also you're just you're not into that. That's why I was like, that looks like there was this emotional relationship, and she's kind of
helping her dot the I's, cross the T's. Next thing you know, you're sucking on tits.
Well,
I've seen it happen a million times.
It looked like it was some kind of a thing where it's all
disgusting,
kissy, touchy.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Here's a sad thing about Bad Baby. You know Bad Baby, the Cash Me Outside girl?
Yeah.
She was on a podcast recently, and this is what she mentioned. I'll show you right here.
Molested, and yeah.
You got molested?
Not there.
But in life?
Twice.
Oh.
Well, I don't know how many times you want to count it, but I mean,
Who's molesting you?
well, I was molested by my mom's ex-boyfriend from 3 to 6. And
Why'd she have
then I
Mrs. Pat's haircut
from 13
from
to 16.
Saturday Night Live?
And then I had 30-year-old boyfriends when I was 16. We're 17, 18.
Where's he still out living his life?
He's living his life too.
Is that used to be with you?
Mm-hmm.
He was molesting you?
Yeah.
So that's who?
I'll show you a picture of you'll
She
know.
was a Catch Me Outside girl, and then she made like $40 million in a
Oh,
month.
that girl? She's so much smaller than I thought.
Yeah,
tiny.
she needs to change her hair like now.
Yeah, this
So,
girl.
can I ask you a question? What are your thoughts on that?
I bet she got molested. She has so much drama. That's why she
Yeah.
acts out the way she does. Yeah, so much drama.
Yeah.
And she makes poor life decisions, I'm sure. That's not surprising. That tracks.
Is she also somebody who, is it possible she's also somebody who will do anything for attention and say anything for attention?
No, I bet she was molested, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, you see her enough. Yeah, I think she has
I don't
some
know anything about
major
her.
trauma. Major trauma.
I mean, she was on that show. Like,
Unfortunately,
Her relationship with
molestation
her-
of children is so much more prevalent than we can even imagine.
Relationship with her mom, her relationships with her boyfriend, abusive relationships.
Oh, she had all that?
Baby
Oh, and so
daddies.
she had abusive relationships
Yeah,
with the boyfriends too?
yeah.
So she's reliving that trauma on her own terms?
Yeah, but she, you know,
I'm inclined to believe her because she's saying it in such a, like she's acting like she doesn't care.
And she's given years. Yeah,
she's like, yeah, I did. You know, it's like
And she
that.
was like, what of it? She's like, how many times? You know, I don't know. how
Like
many-
she's not being dramatic about it. She's just saying, it's like when somebody says something like that, they just go, yeah, you go.
Yeah, that's because that's how she deals with it.
Right.
That's why I think it's real. She's like, yeah, molested. It's not whatever.
Either way,
anyways,
she
made something of
she's
herself.
a problem child,
You know, she
right?
didn't have talent, but she made something of herself. She has tons of money.
Yeah.
Let's take another little break here, man, because this episode of The Fighter and the Kid is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You ever find yourself playing the budgeting game, shifting a little money here, a little money there, hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can be a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for your car insurance, and they'll help you find options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates, price and coverage match limited by state law, not available in all states. Progressive.
And also with you guys, like all you guys, when you know someone very close, like the girls that have either really good friends or that I've dated, the majority of them have been molested, that they would tell me. And it's not from like other, it's like family members. Does that happen with you guys or not?
Nah, man.
It's almost always family, I hate to say.
Yeah.
It's someone that the child knows, and it's family or it's somebody very close
Well,
to the family.
this is it might have been the most viral TikTok video. It was a nurse, and they said, "What's your number one like advice for parents?" And she's like, "I deal with traumatic, adolescence stuff like that." She's like, "The number one way kids get molested is sleepovers."
That's what I was
And
about to say.
and so they go, "So what's your advice?" She goes, "No sleepovers till they're 18." She goes, "Because it's not. You might know the parents of the friend.
You don't know the
but you don't
brother
know
or
the
the
creepy
older.
uncle who's staying there, happens to stay there, or their friend that comes over who's next door. Like you can't control
You
that."
don't know
She
that.
goes, "My kids would always fight me on it, but we don't allow sleepovers."
So this prosecutor said the same thing. She's like, sleepovers are the number one way. And it's like, I always did sleepovers. I didn't know. Nothing
You got
happened.
molested though, yeah.
No, I mean, in
You're acting like
camp.
Bad Baby right now.
Camp.
But camp is also like a sleepover. But
What's that?
Camp is still like a sleepover.
But
Yeah, I've never sent my kids to camp.
But yeah, but there was always something, you know.
Tiger's
There
at a
was-
baseball camp right
My
now.
friends, yeah.
But I pick him up in an hour. You know, he's not staying the
No,
night
you
with
can't
the
live your
coach.
life. You know, you communicate with your children. You're there. What is that thing where they see if the dad is dangerous? They don't want any part of it. That's a huge deterrent. You know. So I don't know, man. I mean, I think a lot of times too, if predators are looking for a child that doesn't have parents in their life, or you know, or
But with the sleepovers, you can't control that. So we don't allow sleepovers.
this girl is classic. This girl, so one of the most dangerous threat to a child is the stepfather who comes in, is the boyfriend or stepfather. That is statistically the most dangerous man to any child. So if it's another man, you know how lions come in and kill all the babies from the other thing? When a man comes in and it's not his child, it's a very dangerous situation for a child.
What were you gonna say, Chid?
Oh no, he hit it on the head right there because I know I know a situation like that. Too. Yep.
And there was a woman on Instagram, and she put it on Instagram or something like that, social media, where she found out she was dating a guy. She had a 16-year-old daughter. The guy had a camera in the shower. And she takes you can hear her breathing. She takes it out like that, and she finds the camera in there. And she was just like, because she must have seen it on his computer or
What
something.
a weirdo. Like, what are you gonna do with that footage? Just whack off to it later? Weird.
Yeah, to the girl that's in your house, who's your stepdaughter or whatever it is.
Weird.
This shit is, you know, people are so fucking dark. Like, you don't realize, like, if you're a detective or you work in that business, you're like, it's like if you said, no, it can't be the grandfather. They're like, oh, it is the grandfather. You're like, what?
We're fucked up.
There are people that are so fucking evil and bad. So, monsters exist. So, that poor girl.
Yeah.
All right. On a lighter note, there's a restaurant that named its burgers like actual like office supplies, so people can expense it if they're like a 1099 employee. You know what I'm talking about?
Funny.
Such a, you know what I'm saying, Brian, or no?
Mini dry erase whiteboard, wired earphones with mic, USB wired mouse, his
So
fries.
stupid to
That's
me.
funny.
What do you mean?
It's not gonna help you that much.
It's not gonna help a ton, but I
I
mean, it
guess if
still
you're
helps.
eating there every day, maybe. But
Yeah, but I think it's a cool idea.
it's good marketing. That's what it is.
Did you want to talk about Brenkus at all, Brian?
Oh, yeah.
John Brenkus, yeah, my buddy, my friend, who's a good friend of mine. I've known him many, many years, 30 years. I've known John. I've known John 30 years. I wrote a script with John. I did a movie with John. I did a couple of TV shows
He was
with
on Fire
John.
and the Kid.
He's on Fire and
We
the
were
Kid.
on his podcast. He
I was
used to do
talking to
podcast
John
in
once
the
a
car.
week. John had gone through some very, very hard times. He went through a divorce, and it was a very messy one where he was estranged from his kids, unfortunately, and it weighed very heavy on him. And I was kind of with him the whole time. But the last time I talked to him was about 2 weeks ago. And unfortunately, on Saturday, I think it was actually Friday night, he took his own life. I went to see him in Atlanta because we did something there together.
Recently?
Pretty recently. It was about less than a year ago. And he was having a hard time, I remember, and we spent time together. But it's just a huge bummer because I have great memories of John. He was just an enthusiastic, great guy, smart guy. Wrote a great book called Inflection Point. Had a great show called Sports Science and Fight Science, and he was tireless. And he had a great family. He was married for a long time. He had great kids, and I don't know what happened, but it just ended up being it's a very sad story.
That's a bummer, man.
Very sad story. And he'll be missed by his mom, Rose, who I know, and his sister, and his brother-in-law, who was his business partner, Mickey. And he was surrounded by people who tried to help him. But sometimes I think in life, you're not. I think sometimes I think mental illness is very real, man. And sometimes people, you can't help them, unfortunately. You cannot help them. And it's just one of those huge bummers. Huh?
What would have helped?
What's that?
Picture your nuts.
Picture of my nuts. Picture of my
What
nuts.
else you got, Tim, before you get too sad in here?
All right. Once again, this is an older one, but I just discovered it and I thought it was hilarious too. So there's a man that was. So you can see the headline, right? Missing drunk man spent hours helping a search party look for himself. So he disappeared when he was
That
drinking with his
is
friends.
the greatest thing ever. A missing man in Turkey actually.
all hairy.
That's
all
when you
hairy.
know. That's when you know you gotta no drinking.
Yeah.
When you're looking for yourself, you
So
gotta.
I'll be out here all night till we find this poor bastard.
Yeah.
His friends roll.
You're right here. It's like when I was high and we lost the keys to the car and we were looking for them for 4 hours in Atlantic City.
You
I
guys
sat
both?
down.
No.
I was smoking weed, and I'm not a weed smoker.
Yeah.
And I was with Patty Jenkins, and we're looking for the keys because fucking dropped them in the sand. So good luck trying to find them in the sand. So we're looking everywhere for the sand, and we can't find them. And then we're like, I don't know what we're gonna do. And I sat down on the fucking curb, and Patty looked at me and she said, "Bryan," I said, "What?" She goes, "What's in your hand?" And I was like, "Oh, the key." And I had been holding the key
You're
for
high.
literally 2 hours. Yeah, I was that high. I was clutching them like this. So
Yeah.
that's
I'm not.
say no to drugs, kids.
I'm not a weed smoker either. And I remember Jelly Roll had a concert in Anaheim. He invited me to his bus, and of course I'm gonna smoke weed with Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Smoked. I don't remember anything, and then my friends filmed me walking out of the bus, and I was just like,
Yeah,
a
you're
ghost.
white.
Jelly Roll is fine.
No, he doesn't get affected by anything.
Rogan's that way.
dude.
Rogan get fucking high. Rogan stopped drinking though. Like he totally stopped drinking. He looks great. I said, no, I saw him last week, and I was like, "Do you lose weight?" He goes, "Same weight." Because I just stopped drinking. Like I'm not puffy at all. I was like, "Damn."
Welcome to the party.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Same. I don't drink anymore. I just don't.
Don't try jumping on my train,
I
man.
still wake up puffy,
Everybody jumping on it now.
But that's pretty much it.
Were you with me? Like I didn't eat or drink anything. I woke up the other day and I looked like I'd been stung by a pack of bees.
You
And
did?
everybody's like, yeah. And my buddy Nick goes, "You look awful." I was like,
Because you didn't drink or eat anything?
I don't know what the fuck it was. I was just like swollen in
You're
the
just
face.
older.
I don't know. Maybe I was allergic to something in the fucking
Maybe all the swelling
hotel.
from your nuts went to your face.
Might have been. Yeah. Get all swollen sometimes. Little inflammation. Yeah.
What else you got, Jen?
That's kind of pretty much it. I mean, I don't know if you guys even.
That's
care
our
about
Texas
this.
episode.
I should have got some like Texas current events. But
You brought up
that's
that
it.
LA one?
No, that's we're not going to do this.
Yeah, please don't.
Open containers are coming to LA.
No, I don't give a flying fuck.
Hey, fantastic. You gonna miss LA a little bit though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll miss the travel ball dads.
You were there for a long time.
Yeah, I won't miss any of that. Like the house, all that stuff I won't miss. Like the house we live in now, I woke up this morning, I'm like, I can't, Casey saw it. I'm like, I can't believe this is my fucking house. This is insane.
Yeah.
But I'll miss the travel ball dads and the
Travel
baseball
dads.
leagues and all that, yeah. But outside that, no. I miss Erewhon right now, but
Yeah.
because I always go there for lunch.
Yeah, it's good.
I just need, it's like all new. So you like,
We'll find our
starting
spot.
Yeah, we'll find our spot.
We should find a spot from
20
here.
minutes away.
Yeah.
I remember everyone says that everyone's expensive, and I finally started going with Casey, and it's so freaking expensive. I couldn't.
But so good.
It is. It's some of it's good, but it's still way overpriced.
Yeah, but so good, Jen.
Fine, dude.
But it's so good. Well,
where you be at, B?
I
This
will
is it,
be.
bud.
I'm not doing any stand up until July 5th.
Oh, good for you.
I'll be
You
at
got June
Brea,
off.
the Brea
You'll be
Improv.
around here.
What's that?
You're going to be around town.
Yes, sir.
Drive Fast All Gas giveaway still going on. Ends in August. Diesel Dad merch drops, I think today, but get in time for Father's Day. Get your dad the gift that keeps on giving. Any Diesel Dad merch automatically enters you to win the Last Call Ram 2024 TRX with over $50,000 in mods. So get you some. Go to drivefastallgas.com. First episode in Austin, boys. Just
There
getting
it is.
started.
Let's go, baby.
Welcome to Texas. This is
Let's
Byron
go.
the Kid. We're out.
Guys, let's talk a little bit about Joy Mode, okay? It's
Talk about that wiener.
It's a sexual performance booster, all right? It's an all-natural supplement designed to enhance blood flow, giving you firmer, more reliable erections, okay? It's not just about better sex, too. It also supports healthier blood vessels, boosts heart health, and enhances your athletic performance. Expertly formulated and backed by science, it's proven to improve erectile function by 50% in just 60 days. You mix a pack with water, feel the effects within 45 minutes, take control with Joy Mode, get a boost anytime, anywhere, never miss a beat.
Man, give them 20% off so they have
You know
balls
what?
like you.
Why don't we do that? If you're looking to take your game to the next level, visit tryjoymode.com. That is tryjoymode.com. Use Fighter, code Fighter, for 20% off your single purchase and 30% off subscription orders. Tryjoymode.com.